Replicon Review is another movie review. I'm going to be super unprofessional and read the description of the movie for everyone, just to give you a better idea, because
it's a tongue twister.
Yeah, they word it way better than I could.
Yeah.
So the name of the movie is Volition. Volition is a time-bending, cerebral science fiction thriller where a man afflicted with clairvoyance tries to change his fate when a series of events leads to his own imminent murder. Murder. Volition. So, in theaters and video on demand, Apple TV, beginning July 10th, 2020.
Right.
So I enjoyed the movie. It's definitely a twist, as the description says. Like my personal opinion in the beginning, I thought it was very slow, and I didn't think I was going to enjoy this at all. And I was like, God, I hope it ends soon. Not gonna lie, but then all of a sudden it changed, and I was like literally on the edge of the seat, like, oh God, what's happening? Oh, like constantly just like, oh, this is actually really cool. So it made that first part, in retrospect, I needed to get through that story to get to all the, I guess you would call it action. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely edge of the seat. You just got to get through that first part, and then it's like, I don't know, it's like a big takeoff, and it kind of like a throwback to like, I don't know, Back to the Future, Time Traveler's Wife, different movies like that.
With it being a science fiction thriller.
Yeah, which I thoroughly enjoyed. But I totally dug it, and it's definitely something to check out. What did you think about it, bro?
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It was kind of like watching two movies in one. Like it went through the first part of it, and then it kind of showed you like the outside version of the story as well. Like things happen in the movie, and then they show you the storyline from the beginning, and then all of a sudden it turns around and it like literally shows you like, not necessarily, it already showed you things that happened on the inside, but then now you get to see what happens on the outside. Yeah, and you're basically like looking from like the inside out. It was pretty good.
Like Marty McFly, watching Marty McFly do
Yeah.
things. That's what, even though it's literally there's not really a comparison to that.
Right.
But that's what my mind went to, because I'm most familiar with that.
Yeah, this is a little bit darker of a context.
That way darker.
So it was a little bit
way
darker,
darker.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Probably one of the best ones we've done yet.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the film as well. I think it was really well done, really well shot. I feel that it did kind of lack on the character building, as far as like the relationships between some of the characters, because he meets a girl and all that stuff, and they go on this crazy mishaps adventure or whatever you want to call it, and it's like she's acting like they've been in a relationship for 14 years, and it's like. It's kind of unbelievable. If I just met this person, I'm just going to walk the other way.
Yeah,
I'm not going to continue to go this way with you because people are shooting at me over there. I'm not going that way. This is stupid. So I feel like they kind of lacked a little bit on the character building. It's pretty on the surface adventure movie that makes you think a little bit. It is kind of cool as they start bringing the stuff back in and back into the movie, and you kind of see like different perspectives of each scene that you've already seen. So it makes you kind of like pay attention to try to figure out what's going on, because otherwise you'll be like, wait a minute, what? And I thought it was really cool that like if you pay attention in the scenes, like really pay attention to stuff going on in the background, like you'll see they'll go back to like, oh, that happened because of this. What? No, that's weird. Like, and
then you're like, wait, would that have happened if that didn't?
So definitely try to watch the movie and then pay attention to stuff, like especially in the first part of the movie, like when they're doing the character building or whatever. Pay attention to like the background stuff, because then they're gonna go back to some of those scenes and you're like, oh wow, I saw that. It's kind of cool. That like, holy shit, it makes you want to rewind and be like, was that in there the first time? I don't know, because there was the little tweaks in some of the stuff that I was like, he would change something, and then like, was that the person there, or was it this person that we saw coming back to it? So
especially when you get to the end, it's just like boom, 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 boom. Like, We can't. We don't want to give too much away.
Yeah,
But,
Well, basically, I mean, this guy has clairvoyance, and his drug dealer friend or whatever, or whatever he
his
is.
drug dealer friend.
Yeah, whatever.
Pretty sure he's a scientist or something.
No, not that guy.
Oh,
not,
that's
not the therapist or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the guy that, like, he knows that he has this ability. He's hard up for money, and he goes,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey, I need you to do this." I know, because he can see so far into the future, and so he can see how things played out. This is in the trailer, and he could see how things played out. And he wanted to transport diamonds and to somewhere, and he wanted to, like, "Hey, how do I do this so that way I don't get caught?" And he sees visions, and then he didn't understand the visions right, because it definitely happened. It happened the way he saw it, but he didn't interpret them right. So, like, it was different scenarios on how the things came to be, and so it definitely makes you think. So
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. It was like pretty much 2 movies in one, showing you the inside and the outside of both.
yeah, I feel like on the character building, they really tried hard to build that connection, and they spent way too much time on it.
Yeah.
They spent way too much time on certain aspects of it. It's like, this isn't a rom-com or anything like that. It's like, all right, we get it. They have a connection. Move along. But overall, I really did enjoy the movie. I was like, oh, this is a good movie. So
Show.
go check it out. Volition.
Volition.
In theaters and all digital platforms, July 10th, 2020.
And that is how you say the name, because we had to look it up.
And it's very fitting. The description, the title,
Yeah.
definition of the title.
So-
it's very fitting for the film.
Yeah. So.
A tightly wound puzzle of a ride.
Ooh.
Volition. Go check it out. July 10th.